Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Today we're doing a preview for the FA Cup. We haven't had a game in a little bit now, but FA Cup preview today. FA Cup preview. Very looking forward to the FA Cup game tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting to see when we absolutely have no clue what team is playing tomorrow. I think Joe's in the background. Joe's in the background, but he hasn't got his camera on. Let me just grab my phone. Just give me a second. I'm just going to grab my phone. Just so I can get the stats up and stuff. And let's say you don't want to have a camera on. You just let me know in private chat if you prefer that camera on. Oh, okay. Let's get him on though. Let me just quickly get the background in, Joe, and then we'll start the preview, of course. Let me just get it quickly. Apologies, everyone. Because obviously me and Joe can have lots of comments to say about what's been going on recently, innit? So of course, I welcome Mr. Joe. He, I think, is still in Canada. So, welcome to Joe.
How's it going, Jersey boy? Long time. My camera's really damaged. I can turn it on in like 5 or 10 minutes to just see if it works. But for now, I'll probably
No,
take
it's
it
fine.
off.
Don't worry about it. But so, how do you feel, Joe, about all these Arsenal fans chatting bollocks on Twitter about the fact of this whole conspiracy theory about the fact we've had a CV outbreak?
Mate, honestly, they need a bit of they're way too vocal about something so stupid. Like, literally, it's been happening for the past month and a half, 2 months. Premier League games getting cancelled left, right, and centre. And the minute something affects them, it's as if like the world's against them. I completely don't understand why they're getting so irate about a match that is literally just being postponed a week. And they're disputing the legitimacy of our claims. It's nonsensical. The training ground was closed. The squads, like both under 23, under 18, the first team, all affected. Like, what's the big deal? The big deal is non-existent. It's literally postponed by a week, and they're crying as if like it's a whole, agenda against them.
They're claiming we're scared of them. We beat these lot 4-0. Yeah, it's working. It's a bit blurry, but
how's it going? It's a bit blurry. I apologise.
But listen, we beat them 4-0. What's there to be scared about? I don't care. They nearly beat Manchester City. They lost. Doesn't matter. They lost.
I know, and they're just worried that Salah, like they think we're doing it because Salah and Mane aren't here.
They're not going to be back, are they?
So. Exactly, they're not even going to be back. And to be fair, like I get the impression it's going to be a lose-lose situation for us because let's say we win, they're just going to like kick up a fuss that it should never have been postponed, or how dare you not show up on the day. Like, imagine how in what universe does someone else getting COVID and a whole team being affected with COVID cause you to be the victims or you to be the ones hard done by? Like, it makes no sense, to be honest. And it's really poor from the Arsenal fans.
I have to agree because, from what I was told we had 14 COVID out. That's staff and players. And I've heard now it's gone up to 18. And the fact that we have no goalies. So tomorrow, as far as I know, tomorrow will either be we rush Alisson back from his COVID. He should be fine. We play Alisson. It's going to have to be Alisson starting tomorrow because do you know who starts if it's not Alisson?
Carrius.
And we're now.
That would be funny. No. I kind of want to see him. It'd be jokes.
Maybe. But, from what I know is Adrian, Alisson and Kelleher got COVID, but Alisson's done his time now. So has Roberto Firmino. And that's why I'm saying maybe we'll see some of them back just to get fitness for the Premier League. We will see. And I think that's what we're going to have to base our starting lineup on because this is how difficult it is. We have absolutely no clue who's got COVID and is unavailable.
Yeah.
I heard from the press conference, so people don't understand, the manager who's going to be managing the game tomorrow is Peter Kravitz,
Yeah.
who is, I think he's the assistant manager. So he'll be taking over. He did a great press conference. I could see he was nervous talking in front of the press. But just the fact he mentioned we were getting players on loan back early because we had no one just shows how bad this COVID situation is. And there's also the different rules. You know, the rules for the Premier for the FA Cup is they don't care how many COVID cases you've got. You have to play. If you can't field the team, forfeit.
Yeah, and I think that's and what's fair, I think, about that is that seems like it's consistent across the board, so it doesn't like benefit either team ahead of another. But with the other competitions, literally postponements have happened left, right, and center. So there shouldn't be a blow up if one team gets their match postponed because of a COVID case. But I'm hoping, thank God we only have Shrewsbury, because whatever team we should, put out, I think we should have maybe at least a few seniors. I'm just trying to think.
I'm trying to find.
We actually, to be fair, we actually have no idea who has COVID. So
that's what I'm saying. It's so difficult. I think we don't know 100%. I think will be available. Alisson, Bobby, Matip, VVD, because them lot, you remember, they had COVID recently.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be not immune, but they'll have the antibodies, so they'll be fine.
If there are a few senior players, I would like them to play, because I don't think we should field all youngsters, because that could be a risk. And also, maybe the seniors haven't played for, it's been a week, hasn't it? Since we played. So it's not, Chelsea and City, obviously they played some seniors. So if Van Dijk's available, if Firmino's available, isn't he injured?
Firmino's back now.
Is he back? If he's back, that's
Remember,
incredible.
He came back from injury and then got COVID. And that's why he was unavailable for Chelsea, because he got COVID. Him, Alisson, and Matip all got COVID.
I want him to play, because I think he hasn't played for a while, and I hope
he needs a minute. He needs a minute. So he's definitely in my lineup as well. So let's do starting lineup. So
I've got no clue.
This is going to be really difficult. I think we're going to go with a very long lineup, and I think Peter Luger is going to start in goal tomorrow. Yeah. I think Peter Luger. And the thing is, I think Ali will start versus Arsenal. In my opinion, because Kelleher is unavailable due to COVID. From what I've heard, Adrian as well.
Have they made an announcement who's even got COVID?
No, they won't say anything. But this is from the same sources you leaked, Van Dijk and everyone getting COVID before. So I'm going to go Peter Luger, Nico. Guys, this is who I think hasn't got COVID. So my lineup could be completely different, but I'm going to go mostly youngsters. So I'm going to go Peter Luger, Nico Williams, Joe Gomez, Billy Coutinho, Simicat, Robertson, because I think he'll be available. And I don't think he's got COVID. Midfield, I'm going to go Tyler Morton, Leighton Clarkson, and Balzigi. So 4 youngsters. Balzigi's a cam. Leighton Clarkson come back from Blackburn Rovers early because you have no fielder. In up front, Roberto Firmino, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Musiałowski.
That's a very interesting team. I really want to see this Musiałowski guy. He's done bits in his matches at the youth level. So, and he's pretty young, isn't he? He's 18. So if he plays today, or tomorrow, that'd be really interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. There's no point me trying to guess. I mean, I'd like to see Leighton Clarkson. I wouldn't be opposed to him seeing him in the game against Shrewsbury. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Owen Beck at left back.
Owen Beck probably might start as well. Yeah, we never know.
Yeah. Or Tyler Morton. I'm not sure he's really Premier League ready, but I'm sure he could play this game. No problems with that, to be fair. Coutinho. I mean, look, if he started against Leicester in the cup, then fair play, just start him against Shrewsbury. But he really
Shrewsbury will be more different. I think Leicester were
Yeah.
different level for him, and he can cope. I mean, I think Shrewsbury should be. And the thing is, I've been told this again by some people on Twitter that Musiałowski is apparently the Polish Messi. So we will see.
Yeah.
We will see. But he scored some bangers, so I'd love to see him get some. I want him to actually play tomorrow. Because he Kate Gordon as well, maybe.
Are you? It's been a week, like that's too long. I don't really care who plays. I just want to see us play. Do you know what I mean?
Predictions. I'm going 3-0.
Yeah, look, if we're going to play a really young squad, then 3-0 is probably fair. If there are some seniors going on, I don't know, can Jota play? Is he got COVID?
We've only got he's the at the moment.
Probably too much of a risk.
He's the only. We can't risk him. If he gets injured, we are absolutely fucked up front. We are
completely screwed. Yeah, I want to maybe, I don't know, Kate Gordon. That'd be nice to see him play as well. I wouldn't say no to that.
It's going to be a tough game.
Anyway, Jersey boy, what do you think then? Do you think we should try and go on an FA Cup run? I'll say what I think.
I don't think we're going to win the league. So, I've said this. I don't know if you saw this, Joe, but after the Chelsea game, we had this huge debate. Me, Ryan, Steve and Yusuf. We had this huge debate, and we were saying, Ryan was saying, some guys in the chat were saying me and Stephen and Yusuf were fake fans because we were. I said, it's just unrealistic. I don't see City dropping points. They're going to play a Chelsea with Kepa in goal. City are going to have a field day. I think they're going to really go at them. The rest of the players for the week today. Yesterday, and they're going to have a week off now. They're going to have loads of time to prepare. They're going to have their players back from COVID because they've had a COVID outbreak. And, they're going to be prepared. And I've just said that it's just unrealistic now to catch City. Us and Chelsea are now, we could be 15 points behind them when we play Brentford. And that's how bad it is.
I don't think... I mean, look, even the fan channels where they are super, 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 super optimistic all the time, they're not even saying the league is possible, to be honest. Like, look, if people want to go the next few months and just, I don't know, say to themselves, it's still on, then that's fair enough, because mathematically it is. And like nothing's, we've seen strange things in the Premier League, but like I'd rather keep just a realistic head on and say to myself, oh, great, yeah, it's really unlikely we're going to win the league. Obviously, it's disappointing, but I think personally the way we should go for it is, just try and win as many games as possible in the league, because you never know. Last year, the top four was a struggle, so it could be a struggle again. Try to win as many games in the league, keep that going. But then the fact that we may be out the league title, we should go and give a bit of a stronger emphasis in the FA Cup. I really hope the Carabao Cup is something we can carry on going forward with, because let's say we're in a league, let's say we're 3 points behind Man City right now. I'd say
I would say we're in a league. Then if we were 8 to 5 points, I'm saying hell yes, we're in the title race. I'd have gone to Chelsea against also another blip, but we're still in the title race. The fact that it could be 15, even with a game in hand, that's 12. It's still a lot.
Yeah,
I can't see them losing 3 games.
We also, City got a result away to Arsenal. Like, that was like so big for them. It was a joke, because Arsenal away is, look, I'm not saying Arsenal are amazing, but like they are doing pretty well. So that's a tough game to get your 3 points there. We might not even get 3 points there when we play them in the league. So like, the fact that City, their first game of the second half of the season, they got that 2-1 win, and we didn't beat Chelsea away. Like, it's so difficult for us to do this, and like it's not negativity, it's just realism. Like we've had this conversation like last year. And even in 18-19, where we surprised ourselves by getting 97 points. But it's just a shame, it comes back to FSG not helping with the recruitment side of things, not giving us a strong enough sort. I do think we've been unlucky with the injuries and COVID because look, we had a COVID outbreak before the Tottenham game, surprising one. Yeah, then we had to drop points with a really makeshift midfield. Then we played Leicester away, still with a few COVID absentees, I think. But that Leicester away game probably I think secured our fate because we didn't get a result there. We actually probably should have won. And to be fair, Jersey boy, I think Chelsea away and Tottenham away, it's no bad results drawing 2-2. But like we said it earlier in the season, or you guys probably did. I haven't been very active because I haven't been very well for a while. But like Brentford game,
Well, have you had COVID?
No, it's something else. No, I haven't had COVID, but like
good. Well, I hope whatever you have, you feel better because it's not
Thanks,
good.
Thanks, bro. But then like the Brighton game, that's where you lose the league to Man City when you're 2-0 up. And the Brentford game, when you're away to Brentford, you should be winning if you'd want to win a league title. That's where the league gets lost. Even the Chelsea game, like it's in this climate of Man City's dominance. You're 45 minutes to win a game against your Chelsea at Anfield with 10 men. Like normally, okay, 1-1 against Chelsea. If they're parking the bus, okay, not a bad result. But look, Man City are so dominant. You've got to win games that previously you wouldn't necessarily have to. So that's where we lose the. That's where we've lost it, I think.
But think of it as well. Think of this: how many times this season, Joe, have we bottled a lead? We cannot keep a lead. We were cruising. We were so bad in the first half versus Chelsea. Chelsea were all over us. We were getting absolutely effed over. But we managed to get 2 goals. We were cruising it. Then we got back into control. But we switched off. And I've got to say this. Milner was awful. Van Dijk was awful as well. It's just not good. But, I don't think we're in the league anymore. City have proved that they're the big boys now. They're just too good. They're winning it with our striker. Just imagine if they get Haaland. If they get Haaland in the summer, the league is over even before it starts.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, if they get Haaland, then it's going to be a terrible next 5 years. I'm not going to lie. Like, come on, man. Like, he's ridiculous. Whoever gets him has won the league about 3 times in the next 5 years.
Barcelona won't get him. Real Madrid have the money to go get him. They could literally get him. And
why can't we get him? I want him.
For me, it's the problems with his man. I honestly think this, right? I think if we had a different, from what I've heard from Neil, what's his name? Neil Jones, we could see Bobby leaving the summer. Bobby
Seriously?
could be. I think he said something about Milner leaving in the summer and Bobby living in the summer potentially. So if Bobby lives in the summer, right? Bobby, what? 40 million. Milner will live on a fee, of course. From the 40 million we made from sales this last summer, and next one coming this summer, that's 80 million. I think if he had a different manager that wasn't Raiola, we could get Haaland because, I think his City's made for him. And the reason is his dad played for City. His dad played for Leeds as well. He loves Leeds, but he can't play for Leeds because Leeds are crap. So at the moment. So I think it just makes sense to go to City to continue what his dad did and help City win titles. I think it just makes sense. Or Real Madrid. But I think Real Madrid is probably his end goal. I think he'll go City for 5 years, then go Madrid and in his career in Real Madrid. So,
what about Newcastle, just as a long shot?
No. Newcastle. Should we talk about Newcastle getting knocked out by Cambridge?
Yeah, no, obviously I'm joking, but that you never know. They could offer him £1 million a week or something. They've
got the money. They are rich. They are richer than any team in the world.
That's hilarious. You could literally offer him £1 million a week. What? Just thinking about
I would do anything. I would legit do anything to get £1 million a week. Just imagine £1 million a week. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I would. Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, when you see that amount of money, your brain goes on a different level. But like, let's say. Shall I set up a hypothetical? Let's say you're playing for. Look, if I was a professional footballer, I'm playing for Liverpool, I would 100% stay at Liverpool. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
No, not. I'll
Never.
stay
Not
there
for any
my
money.
whole
No
life.
way. No. Like
I
you
would
earn enough
not
money
give
anyway.
a shit if I was literally on the bench 90% of the time. I'd just be happy. I'd be like, I don't give a shit. I'm on the bench and I get paid for it.
Yeah. Look, as a Liverpool fan, the dream would just to be play for Liverpool, and then you're happy. But what about if you're a periphery player? If you're offered the chance to go to somewhere, yeah, I don't know. That's just a hypothetical.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Demo, what's going on, man? Thank you. I saw your comment last night on Team Coppish about Taki being better than Coutinho. Obviously, I hope you're doing well first and foremost.
Are you feeling better, Joe?
Yeah, no, I had a concussion, so I've had like a lot of persistent symptoms. It's been quite difficult.
Damn, what happened? Was it doing football or
Yeah,
something?
it was football. Such a dangerous sport. It really is.
What happened? Was there a proper head clash?
No, someone ran forcefully like into me like this.
Oh, ow.
And it was it didn't even hurt that much at the time, but like
did you black out?
No.
Or was it just like you're just on the floor, like you feeling dizzy and you're like, oh.
Yeah, everything. It was like, it's been a like, and then I've had months of like weird fuzziness in the head, like it's mad.
Have you seen a doctor about it? They said your brain's fine and shit.
Yeah, I've had a good medical examination, but we move.
Well, hopefully you recover from it, because it's not nice to get headbutted in the head at full force.
No, head injuries are the worst.
That's why, like, as the head's important, and that's why it scares me, because we've got to remember Raul Jimenez. Like, that was I think the worst ever head clash I've ever seen in any football. The fact that he cracked his skull literally right there, and it's not good. But hopefully the game goes well tomorrow. Again, guys, we cannot tell you who's fit and who's not fit, because Liverpool will not tell us. Only thing we do know is there'll be no Klopp tomorrow, no Pep Lindis tomorrow.
Is he confirmed?
It will be Peter Kravitz. Who?
Is Klopp confirmed not going to be there?
Well, yeah, because Klopp is not. Klopp is. When did Klopp got COVID? After, I think, Robber, and just about before. I think he's gonna be resting. I think he'll take Arsenal, not Shrewsbury.
I think it would make sense to be rested, because like you don't want to rush your recovery, especially.
Peter Kravitz is the manager for tomorrow, as far as I know.
I mean, nice to see Klopp, but like I wouldn't, it was not the worst thing if he just takes a rest. But anyway, Jersey Boy, what do you think about? I don't know how much time we have, but what do you think about Coutinho to Villa?
Oh, we have loads of time, mate. I'm not watching anything. I'm just here chatting to you. My France top, Allez les Bleus. But as you were saying, right, I think that's a good move, and I think it's a win-win move. And the thing is, right, it's a win for Barcelona because they get a lot of his wages off, because Villa are paying most of his wages. 2, frees up space to probably register someone like Ferran Torres. And 2, it's Gerrard and Coutinho. I think the Premier League fits him more. Not at us, because he's a snake. He can fuck off. But I think at Villa. Because I just think the way he dealt with the situation, I think if he probably apologised, and maybe I just think he's past it, and for me he's past it. But for Villa, though, I think it's a good move, and I think it's because Gerrard is trying to build something. This is Gerrard's first player he's actually signed himself.
That's a madness. Yeah,
and I think it's good. They could have a fun fee of what Ollie Watkins, Leon Bailey. So Watkins or Ings, Bailey, Buendia, Coutinho.
I think it's an amazing signing, because I still think Coutinho is maybe not world class, but I still think he's a great player. And it's sad to see his career go downhill, to be honest. but I think it can be revived by doing well in the Premier League. Because whenever you do well in the Premier League, it's good for you, obviously, in that stuff. I think he's still got it in him. I really do. I think he's got the magic. Some people think he's finished. Some people think he's dead. I don't think he is. To be fair, I think. Look, there's a part of me that wishes we signed him. I'm not too bothered with the way he left, even though I don't think it was right, and I think it may have been a bit disrespectful. I completely agree with that. But I care about Liverpool and success going forward. And if I'm of the opinion a player is good and a player can help us, regardless of this type of stuff, the previous history, then I think I would like them to come. So I'm really excited to see how Coutinho does. I hope he like still loves Liverpool, because you always want to see your old players give like the love and the support and like the passion for your old clubs. So I'm looking forward to seeing him play against us when we play Villa. But yeah, I think he's still quality. I think we'll see a few quality goals from him. It'll be really interesting. I'll be surprised if he doesn't do well, but I might be proved wrong. I don't know. Yeah, and that's true, Demo. I hope he takes points off the top teams for us. That would be.
Think of this. Think of this. I don't know if you will start, but think of this. Villa have got Man United back to back in the cup and in the league. On Monday they play in the cup at Old Trafford, and then in the league they play away. So this is going to be very interesting to see who he does, because we all know the last time he played against United, he scored an absolute screamer. When it was the 18-19 season, you remember? And he
Barcelona,
yeah, and it was the 3-0 game where Messi scored 2 goals. De Gea made a costly mistake, and it was a fantastic goal by Coutinho. And we'll see. I don't know if he will start, because I don't know if he's been registered in time to play, but Trippier was only signed 2 days ago and he played today, so I think Coutinho could play. But I don't think he'll start. But it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, back-to-back goals against United. Honestly, United more in the mud. United could literally be finished. I think they're United in real trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I think the top 4 race is unbelievably fascinating this season. I can't lie. Like that, the top 3 are pretty much confirmed. The 4th spot, that's incredible. It's going to be some big upsets. That's going to be hilarious, seeing the tiers of, either United or Arsenal, because both of them won't get it.
There's some good games in the FA Cup already. Like it's only been 58 minutes and Chelsea are 5-0 up. But
they're playing a disgracefully good side.
They've made changes now. They've put Harry Vale and but they've got a good squad. City.
They're doing what they always do. Chelsea and City always fucking rip the cups up. And it's the whole idea is everyone's like, oh yeah, well, Chelsea and Man City respect the cups and Liverpool don't, blah, 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 blah. Firstly, they are...
We rest players.
Yeah, we have to rest players because it's just like basic logic. We have to rest players because we don't have the squad good enough to compete in competitions. Chelsea and Man City, with their multi-billion-pound squads, they obviously are good enough to do bits and play their star quality players because they have B teams that could win a league itself. So
we just don't have the capacity to.
We don't. So and we get framed as if we don't care about the competition. But if you see our fans, whenever there's a Carabao Cup game at Anfield, it's mad. Did you see?
I just love Klopp because Klopp loves the players, and when he makes a promise to the players, he makes a promise. If you remember a few seasons ago, he made the promise to our team, before the FA Cup, he said, during the winter break, you guys are going to get time off. You're going to have a break. He planned the break, everything. We got a replay. He's like, I made a promise, in particular my promise. And everyone was like, oh, disrespect. But it's not disrespect when that same team, the Shrewsbury team we put out, by Neil Critchley was an under-18 side, and they absolutely dominated and obliterated Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury were complaining, saying they don't care. Well, if we don't care, then how did the under-23s of Liverpool absolutely outclass you in every department and should have won 4-5?
No, we won 1-0, didn't we?
We won 1-0, but Harvey had a chance and he touched it wrong and he went straight to the keeper. We could. Nico Williams had like 3 shots on target. He should have scored. So we were all over Shrewsbury. All I'm just saying is Shrewsbury were complaining, saying, you know, we don't care about the competition and stuff like that. They complained to the FA. You know, they got. It's, you know, it just shows how bad they are that they got outclassed by the Liverpool under 23s.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to get some a nice couple of draws. You know what I mean? You know, literally every season on the clock, we get impossible draws in the FA Cup. Like the last 2 FA Cup seasons, we've been knocked out by Chelsea and Man U away from home, and that's like in the 4th or 5th round.
So just kind of tricky check when the draw is.
It's tomorrow after the West Ham Leeds game.
Gotcha. So yeah.
Come on, the fucking Reds! Oh, come on! I want to fucking win this.
FA Cup rules. There's no replay. So if it goes to extra time, if you go to extra time and penalties.
That's really good. Thank fuck for that. Honestly,
I don't like replays anymore. I understand it for the smaller clubs, but we can't do it this year with the COVID situation.
Yeah, no way. Absolute disgrace. Replays.
You know, I'm very happy. Hopefully, we win tomorrow. Join me, Stephen, Yusuf, and the gang tomorrow. Maybe Joe if he's available for the game tomorrow. What time's kickoff? Is it 2 p.m. tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're off from 1:30 p.m. finish time, 2:30 finish time for the watch along of Liverpool for Shrewsbury. And then obviously we got a huge preview on Wednesday, joined by my 2 big Arsenal fans on YouTube. Den Velapo's got 50k subscribers. He's an Arsenal fan. He does every game for each league. He's on holiday right now, though. But
were these the people that did the preview last time?
Yeah. Do you remember?
God.
Denver and Jamsor.
Do you not remember when we were saying Tavares was good? I mean, like the only reason Tavares was praised was because like we didn't have Robertson playing. Do you remember? So like,
yeah.
And
but to be fair, you know, I don't. Jamsor and Denver don't like him that much anymore. But they play tonight, Arsenal. They play tonight, so which means they're going to have Gabriel available against us because Gabriel's going to have his red tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why Arsenal fans are crying. Wait, are they playing tonight or are they playing tomorrow?
They're playing tonight, 6:10, I believe.
I thought they're playing tomorrow, no?
I don't know. Let me have a look. They play tomorrow. Tomorrow, sorry, they do play tomorrow. You're right. It got wrong. So they play tomorrow at 6:10 against Nottingham Forest. I think they'll beat Forest. You know,
He jokes if they lose.
Do you know what? Let's finish this off by doing predictions for the rest of the games that are not being played, because obviously the scores right now: Bournemouth beating Yeovil Town 2-1, Southampton beating Swansea 1-0 with Jan Valery sent off.
Huge.
Chelsea beating Chesterfield 5-0.
Boo.
Everton beating Hull 2-1.
Boo.
And Boreham Wood beating Wimbledon 2-0. Brentford are through. Kidderminster knock out Reading. Wigan knock out Blackburn. QPR through. Leicester City beat Watford 4-1. Brighton beat West Brom in extra time. Barnsley beat Barrow 5-4. That's a proper game. Peterborough 2-1. Cambridge 1, Newcastle 0. Crystal Palace 2-1. And Burnley knocked out by Huddersfield. Coventry knocked out Derby. Fulham beat Bristol City. Hartlepool beat Blackburn. And Middlesbrough knocked out Mansfield. So, first game, Luton Harrogate.
Oh, well, this is an absolutely massive game. Luton versus Harrogate Town, Jersey boy. Mate, I'll be up watching this game. Definitely. Definitely.
I'm not going to be watching it, but I think it's going to be big for them in terms of maybe we'll see a team like Harrogate get up. But I think a 2-1 Luton. I think Luton are going to knock out Harrogate.
Yeah, probably.
Next one. Who's next? Have I lost? For God's sake. Stoke, Leyton Orient. I think Stoke will nick it.
Yeah, they'll probably win. The Eddie Hall's town, Stoke City. I watched this a thing on Netflix the other day. Eddie Hall's journey. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's pretty much was the UK's strongest man.
Yeah, brilliant guys. Watching him, he's explaining how when he lifts without weight, there's like blood going everywhere. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! His brain was like bleeding or something. Cardiff, Preston. Yeah, 3-0 Cardiff.
You think?
I think Cardiff will knock them out, Preston.
That's an all. That's an all championship tie, no?
Actually, no, I'll put it 2-1. Let's do 2-1.
I'm gonna go for a draw. Extra time.
Charlton, Norwich. I think Norwich are shit in the Premier League, but they're good in the Championship. So I think they're best players, but I think they know they're out. So I think they're going to play a strong team. So I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 Norwich.
Yeah, Furs. Yeah.
Ooh, Wolves, Sheffield.
Nah, Wolves will win that.
Yeah, Wolves.
They'll probably win like 1-0 or something, or 2-0.
Or a proper Premier League tie, West Ham Leeds.
That is a proper Premier League. There's going to be a ton of Leeds fans at
So that's going to be a proper game. I'm going to probably watch that.
That is going to be mad. But we can't watch it.
I'm going 3-1. 3-1 West Ham.
Oh, that's going to be madness. West Ham Leeds, old school clubs, old school fans. There's a bit of a rivalry between them. I'd expect to see a heavy police presence outside the London Stadium. The Leeds fans will definitely make some noise. Might see a few fights as well. I'm going to go for a 5-5.
5-5? Jesus Christ, you're mental.
I think it'll be 2-2.
Yeah. Who do you see going through on penalties then or extra time?
Probably West Ham.
Tottenham, Morecambe. That's going to be battering that. I'm going 6-0.
Fairs.
It's because it's Morecambe. I think 6-0. I think, he better not start Kane. I just think, this is a perfect opportunity for Tottenham to rest players.
There's another trophy they can add to their trophy cabinet.
That they don't have. The empty trophy cabinet. I'm going 6-0. Liverpool, Shrewsbury. I said, let's do our score predictions now. So, I said 3-0. You said 3-0 as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, next up. Nottingham Forest, Arsenal. I'm going 4-1. 4-1 Arsenal.
I'm going for... Look, Arsenal fans have been chatting shit about Liverpool recently. They've been crying because they are questioning clear fact and clear reality. They don't deserve to win anything. I'm going for Nottingham Forest to knock them out in the third round of the FA Cup.
I would love it. Just imagine, after all the shit they've talked, there's this thing, right? So there's this Arsenal fan called Harry Sumesu or something like that. And he's on 90 Minute and right, he's a big Arsenal fan and he hates Liverpool, right? So he's on Twitter making this whole conspiracy theory and stuff. And our fans are like, you do not chat shit to Scousers.
Yeah.
So what do? We try and cancel him. Why? Because he went through his Twitter and guess what we found? We found dirty, disgusting, homophobic tweets. We found him talking about Scousers scrounging for benefits and really disgusting stuff. We got to the point where we made the Liverpool, all of us made him cancel his Twitter. He was on streaming and stuff. He looked at his tweet. Someone said, "A pal off your Twitter," a Liverpool fan, and you could see in his eyes. He knew he's like, "Oh no, I fucked up." He put this fake ass apology out saying, "Oh, I've been really bad. I understand." And then the other thing he says is, "But the people making fake tweets. There's been no fake tweets. Every tweet that was put out was real." So I would love it to buy a minute. Just imagine Nottingham Forest knock them out. We knock them out of the Carabao, and then Tottenham fucking smash them. I would absolutely laugh my arse off after Harry, DT, Robbie, all them lot crying. I would love it.
They do make a lot of
They're
noise.
just so delusional. They're like, all this, they're like, oh my God, Liverpool, they're scared of Arsenal. You know, fair play to some Arsenal fans, like Turkish, very good Arsenal fan. He said he understands. He says, it's out of Liverpool's hands. It's out of the EFL's hands. It's the government. And he's saying that, he said if Arsenal had no keepers, I would have won the game. I would have won the game postponed. The same as I think these are some good Arsenal fans. They're just concerned about the amount of games pushed together, and I understand that. We're gonna have loads of games pushed together as well. So,
but they weren't crying when Wolves.
Ooh, ha! Yes, get in. Hold 2-2. Fuck you, Everton. 2-2. Last one. Gerrard versus United. I would love the face in the United fans with Gerrard. Scored a last minute win against the camera and kisses it.
I hope Gerrard, that'd be hilarious if he kisses the camera.
So I'm actually going 1-1. I'm going penalty. I don't know who's gonna win, but I'm going to penalty shootout. It's
gonna be a great game. Like it's quite good with these Premier League matches because the away end, they get an extended capacity. So there's going to be a ton of Villa fans there. They'll make a lot of noise. They'll be happy Coutinho's just signed for them. Gerrard against United. I mean, look, Villa, to be fair, what was I saying? No, there was oh, sorry, I'm thinking about Leicester fans for some reason. But Villa, Villa fans, they better be supporting Gerrard a lot more than the average game, because obviously United fans will give him a bad reception. So hopefully, the Villa fans will give Gerrard that push to get over the line at Old Trafford. And it's not really a tough place to go, is it? Old Trafford. We won 5-0. Wolves won 1-0. United aren't playing well at all. Ralph Rangnick doesn't know his best team. United fans probably don't know their best team. It's the ideal time to play them, no?
Yeah, I'm trying to have a look here. If there's anything about Coutinho, I'm going to look if there's anything about Coutinho.
Coutinho, ole, ole, Coutinho.
I don't think Coutinho is in even. I don't think he's even back yet.
Coutinho, Liverpool lead again.
I don't think he's in Birmingham yet.
Whoa! How do you do a Brummy accent?
I don't know.
What are you? Oh shit! Hold on.
What the fuck was that?
No! I can't.
That sounded so bad.
Oh yes, we signed. No, I can't do it.
You can't do it. You can do accent, but you can't do Brummy. I can't do it either.
Philippe Coutinho.
It sounds more Scouts.
No, that's terrible. Oh God!
I can't believe Hull 2-2. He scored the goal. Oh, Ryan Longman.
No, I can't.
What kind of name is that? Ryan Longman.
No Brummy. No,
It's a substitute he scored. Apparently, Ravi says it's a banger as well.
I've actually been to Hull before, and it's not the nicest
It's an annoying
place.
thing, right? So my dad actually suggested getting tickets for the game on Sunday. The Shrewsbury
there's
game.
loads spare.
But the reason I didn't go is because I'm here in France. So if I was in England, I would have gone, but unfortunately not. So I'm going to go to a game this season. What I want to try and go to is I want to go Arsenal away. Not in the League Cup, but in the league.
Jersey boy, where in France are you?
South of France, mate. South of France.
Where? No, which what city? Or
Osegor.
Huh?
Osegor.
Is that where you? Well, how comes you're there on holiday or?
Visiting my mum, my parents over here. Obviously, in France, you can't go on holiday. It's you have to, have to have family here or a real reason.
Yeah.
That's why there's not many flights. And my reason is family. So
Nice.
I'm here. Sadly, my stepdad got COVID because he's been touring he's a big DJ. He's been touring around the world. He's been touring in Brazil recently for New Year's, and he came back and he got I think he got a nightclub or something performance. So he's got COVID. I don't have COVID. Room. I've been tested. My stepdad doesn't have. My mum doesn't have COVID. All good.
It's a nice room there. Can't lie.
Yeah, and I've got my fantastic kit. I got this for Christmas.
Well, I can't say I share the same enthusiasm.
No, because you support England and I support France. England are shit. France are good.
Yeah, but where did France come in the Euros? That's the real question.
Oh no, we won the Euros. We were fucking bottled it.
Actually, you won the Nations League. To be fair.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's the Nations League. I don't really give a shit about the Nations League. But in the World Cup will be better. England. I support England and France, but
I can't even I can't be bothered to think about the World Cup. It just doesn't feel the same.
It's going to be.
Look, it's going to be limbs when it's on. It's obviously going to be limbs and all of this stuff and oh my god! But
I can't even see us winning the competition though.
Were you talking about England or France?
No, England. We're not going to.
No, you do support England as well.
I support both, but after what happened in the Euros, I'm more of a France supporter now, just because I don't want to be associated with the fact that racists and shit like that what happened in the final. So I'm a national team I'm going to have is France. Obviously, if England win, I'm going to be celebrating like mad. I was mad emotional when I was watching the final. I was like, oh no, Sancho missing, and when Jorginho penalty was missed by Pickford, I was like, yes. And I was like, oh no, Saka, oh no. So it was full of emotions, but World Cup, we're gonna do loads of watch-alongs here for the World Cup, hopefully November. Guys? Before we end the stream, we're gonna tell you guys what's coming up. So we got a stream 2 p.m. American time, I think, or Jamaican time. We've got another show about a Tapper Whitmore that will be live, hosted by some of Ryan's friends.
Wait, where is Ryan right now?
Ryan's at home. He's not feeling too well. He's quite sick at the moment. So his friends are gonna put the stream tonight, and then tomorrow we go watch along. Me, Stephen, and the guys. Maybe Joe, you're invited to come if you want to. Then we got preview for Arsenal on Wednesday. Then watch along on Thursday. No. I've got it wrong. We've got watch along tomorrow for Shrewsbury. Then we got Nigeria, Egypt on Tuesday. We're doing a watch along, a Salah watch. To see Nigeria. Yes, that's going to be a bang of a game. That
I'm hoping for a Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah final.
Unfortunately, Nigeria don't have Osimhen, so they're going to have to put in Nacho. But still, they're going to be good. So it's gonna be good. I'm hoping. I think it's going to be a bang of a game. I don't think Egypt will win. I think Nigeria are too good, but.
Jersey boy, imagine a Senegal-Egypt final.
No, I think Senegal win it. But they've got Koulibaly, they've got Mendy, they've got Mane, Ismail Sarr. Egypt, they've only got Salah and they haven't got that many good players.
They got El Neni.
Salah has to carry them.
Yeah. But oh my god, imagine seeing Mane versus Salah in the final.
Oh, that'd be epic. But yeah, so and then Wednesday we got preview for Arsenal, Thursday watch along, then we got a preview on Saturday for Brentford, then Brentford watch along. Do I speak French? Yes, I speak French fluent. I spent 11 years in France.
Je parle français couramment.
See, look. English passport, French passport.
Nice.
I look like in my passport, my passport photo for France one. I look like I've just gone to prison.
Yeah.
Look at this.
A lot of people. Jersey boy, don't put it on the instant. That's
No, I'm
so
not. I'm
funny.
putting. Look at that. That's like a mugshot. I've put no numbers or anything. I'm just put the photo. It looks like I've just gone to prison and I've got a mugshot. I wouldn't actually put my numbers on there. No worries.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
So
All right,
yeah,
geezer.
I'm flying back to England on the 12th. On the 12th, yeah. So.
Are you flying into London?
Yeah, London Stansted, of course, bloody Stansted.
And
But
you
yeah,
go to Brighton, is it? Is that where you
yeah.
live?
So no, I'm probably going back to Brighton on the weekend of the 15th or something. So I'll be going back to my dad's, and then I'll be going to Brighton. So I'll be much longer from Brighton and stuff. So one day, Joe, you've got to come down to Brighton.
Yeah, man. I can play. Well, you said you have football court, no?
My dad has a football court. I'm thinking. I love for video just to get in the future. I would love to get Ryan down here, you down there, and do a Ryan LFC squad match at the little football pitch I've got at my house.
100%.
That'd be funny. I told Ryan. I said, I do not care. I am going to beat you with penalties. I'm going to sit you on your ass.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, nice one. I'm going to go.
All right, so guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow for watch along of the FA Cup. And as always, it's been Jersey Boy, it's been Joe, and we'll see you tomorrow for another watch along of the Ryan LFC channel. And as always, it's been Jersey Boy, it's been Joe, and come on, you Reds!